Hey, what's up, you? What's up, YouTube? Let's see here. Welcome to the second edition of the Self-Love Show. Once again, having technical difficulties, and I do apologize. Sorry for the late start. It was my birthday this weekend on 9/11, so Mama Do blessed me with a surprise visit from, she came in from Yo Noop. Hold on, I can't hear you. Get out of here. What's up, Noop? You on speaker?
Look like it's on.
That's what I just texted you. I said the Self-Love Show is up.
Oh, okay. I was already calling.
Okay, Noop. Yo. We're about to get Self-Love in here, the co-host with the co-most, so he about to bounce in here right now.
Trying to make a change. Why these haters want to take me out the game? I'm just a kid from Chicago. Stocking on the low.
Yeah, now, y'all.
I'm just a kid from Chicago. Era of street thieves. Cause terror on these squeeze. The home of stepper sets. Bootleggers with CDs. The black souls, the foes. Latin King GDs. The Vice Lord, the Stones. New Breeze and BDs. All we know is go hard. In the go, we go hard. All we know is right now. We don't wait on no God. We don't pray.
All right, we at the Self-Love Show, and Milz, the Black Terminator, here with check your mute.
Tory Wordsmith, in the place to be.
That's right, aka Self-Love. I want to apologize to our viewers. I was going to reveal who I was going to be voting for and why. So I Self-Love, make sure we don't not do that this time. Today's topic.
Hold on, before we get started, brother, I just want to say happy born day to you. Still our return, the blessing. Appreciate you, brother. Want everybody to know that another burn around the sun.
Yeah, another turn around the burn. I appreciate that, good brother. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Many, many more. What I was going to say, though, is we're going to go over the Ice Cube with America.
Black America.
Yeah, and he said that he had put it together, the framework, and then leaders and politicians, scholars, you know, took his foundation and then started adding to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is how he constructed it. I have a synopsis of the actual contract. So we're going to be going over that today, and also contract for America. And I might get into the China's social credit score. You heard about that?
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that as well. I know another thing.
Yeah, it's like.
With the,
go ahead, bro.
Floyd Mayweather's business partner proposing police reform.
That was it. Yes, thank you. Yeah. I'm jumping ahead. The China's social score will probably be a future. That's a future date, right? Yeah, thank you, brother. All right. So as far as who I'm voting for in the presidency and why, what I did last election, I went independent. I forgot I voted for one of the females, but it wasn't Hillary Clinton. And I remember telling people at that time, though, I wouldn't mind seeing Donald Trump be president, just for the entertainment value. Just, you know, Hillary was more like your old, angry, you know, foul breath smelling, you know, great grandma. That was Hillary. And I was like, I don't know if I can listen to this for 4 to 8 years. I figured at least, you know, Donald Trump would be, you know, like Archie Bunker out there. So, you know what I mean? You know, it's good old fashioned American racism, you know. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. You know, that grandfather that's going a little senile.
He hasn't disappointed you, man. That
Actually, he has I
that goes.
I didn't think he would go this far. As funny as I thought it would be, I didn't think he would go this far. I thought he would go far. I didn't think he would push the envelope that far. He shredded it. So I wanted the world to be able to see the ignorance of you know, the pink man, how it's become overbloated, how it's kind of being shown with that swimmer. What was his name? Ryan Lochte. You know, that privilege all over the world, and people over the world are starting to, you know, smell that privilege for what it is. And one thing, Donald Trump, look, we got people in the street protesting and rioting and shooting at each other. So one thing he did do, he got us away from bigotry as usual. He got us away from America's not racist anymore. You know, he got us away from shut up and dribble. Yeah, yeah. Now, who I'm voting for? I have decided to cast my vote for Joe Biden. Let me explain, bro. I'm voting for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris for much the same reason.
Yeah.
Reason being, right now, the world in America is using Donald Trump's ignorance as an excuse to try to pretend like it's not the country that's ignorant, like he's some sort of aberration. So my plan, right? He went so far. Everybody's just saying Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. He's racist and Donald Trump. Now I want to see another white political figure, old. I want him to get in the office. You know, sleepy Joe Biden, going senile, as we all know. Any human being can see that he's going senile, but we're going to vote for him anyway. And I want to see him holding press conferences and, you know, and saying stuff. You know, I want America to see that. I want America to see that, well, here's somebody supposed to be liberal and supposed to not be racist. And I want them to hear stuff come out like the little black kids reminding me of roaches. So, I mean, he didn't say that, but similar. It was similar. No, it was similar. Little poor kids and then black and roaches.
Super predators too, man. You know.
Yeah. So now, Tori, he's old, going senile, and I know that's factual because you notice he only do like blurbs. Like you got an album coming out. Like the brother who let me use this song. I only got an excerpt. You know what I mean? That's all we're getting from Biden right now is little excerpts. As soon as you start having a back and forth with him, somebody come walk him out of there because he don't have the mental capacities to do it. That it's senior abuse. But I'm gonna vote him in, right? I'm gonna vote him in, and I'm oh yeah, and I'm gonna tune in. Could you imagine the State of the Union?
Man, you know how I feel about the vote for the presidency. Presidents are selected, they're not elected. But that's a different show. But I know, I do go to the ballot. I do. Just saying that presidents are selected, not elected. That's my opinion. But
Agreed. I mean, well, it's not an opinion; it's fact. I mean, you know, the electoral college is written into the thing, but it's more of a popularity. It's a poll. That's why you go to the polls. They're literally taking a poll, you know. But it is important because if only 1% of the people vote for, say, Donald Trump, for instance, the electoral college thinks they're going to go in there and put somebody else in there. They can do it, but it'll be difficult.
They've done it.
They've done it, yeah. Which means if there is an electoral college, and the reason being is to set it up to make sure our country isn't usurped by an outside force. And there was some rumor and innuendo about Russia and other people affecting. I'm saying if all of that nonsense is true,
Right.
affecting our elections, then you'd have thought the electoral college would have just moved in and made Hillary Clinton president. It was a close enough election, right? You thought they would have swooped in and did it, but if they didn't, then maybe they felt like Hillary Clinton was a criminal. See, these are the questions we have to be able to ask ourselves as rational thinking human beings.
Yeah. 100%. Because the Clintons are not clean. They're not clean. I'll just say that.
Sorry, the email server, who does that? I don't know if you're a member of a secret organization. Well, if those guys tell you, you know, only use this server for esoteric information, you're only gonna what?
Use the server.
Use that server. And if you decide to use a private server, then you must be up to something.
Yeah,
You
I
didn't
mean,
want somebody to.
yeah, you definitely didn't want people in your business, so to say. And you wanted to have
The
a
company
free
server is
market,
monitored.
I want to say, and it shouldn't have been, no doubt.
Right.
No doubt.
Right.
No doubt that was wrong. So, they're not clean.
Now I can call shady. Right. Let me make sure something. But we could go down the line with shady. Oh, I like this. I like this view here. It's a speaker view. Say something.
1 2 1 2. Check. 1 2 1 2. Yeah.
That's the speaker view.
Yeah, I'm just seeing you and me in the corner. So, oh, I see now. I look down. I got it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it back though.
Yeah. So, not be remiss. Let's talk about this contract with America.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Contract with Black America. I keep leaving Black out. You know, that's the important part.
Is that what it is? It's the contract with Black America.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I know some of the tenants, I actually kind of came up with, you know, I think a lot of rational thinking men of African American descent could probably arrive at a lot of the things he came up with, but there's some things that he pointed out that I particularly like.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, and one thing I would say about the reform, about the contract, how you would use it as a voter, is you simply find all the candidates. Do you support the contract? Yes or no?
Period.
If the answer is no, don't vote for them.
Period.
If the answer is yes, vote for them, and not only vote for them, tell everyone you know that that individual supports this contract.
And hold them accountable.
Exactly. Hold them accountable. 1 second. You got that? Where's that short list I sent you? The synapses. I texted you.
Oh, you talking about for the other thing? For Contract with America?
Yeah.
You want me to read part of it? I got it up.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go through the first part.
The official summarized contract. As citizens and lawmakers both, we are joining to demand the contract with Black America be addressed immediately to finally create the more perfect union all Americans deserve. As such, it is time for a complete paradigm shift in how we run our institutions and operate our country. The problems facing America are too deep and wide to simply reform one area or another. Long-lasting solutions demand a comprehensive, thorough rethink of America so that each new approach in each area supports the success of the other. Contract with Black America will provide conceptual approaches in several areas.
Okay, so that was the intro, and what he's reading from to the subscribers, he's there's an abridged version that goes out, but then the contract is extremely long if you want to, get all of it. But this is a great synopsis, give me an idea. So go ahead with the first point, Tori.
Derek Hamilton, in the preface to the contract, says the contract with Black America strikes at the heart of racism and presents a blueprint to achieve racial economic justice. It was written in the backdrop of the killing of George Floyd, to set off wave of protests not seen since the civil rights era of the 50s and 60s, and a global pandemic in which the Black mortality rate is more than double the white rate, and in which 45% of Black-owned businesses closed. That the impact of something presumably random, such as a pandemic, however catastrophic, can be so linked to one's racial identity is highly problematic. Further evidence that as a nation, we are failing miserably. This links to a larger political and economic vulnerability. Whether we're in a pandemic or not, the immoral devaluation of Black lives has been ingrained in America's political economy and is long overdue for a reckoning.
Okay, so that's like a little preamble to it, right?
It's still a little more, but I think that was.
Well, no, just slide into the first premise, the first tenet.
Got it. I'm here now. Bill to guarantee Black opportunity and representation. Adopt a plan of neo-reconstruction to redress past wrongs systematically imposed on Black Americans economically throughout many generations that has resulted in a wealth gap, where the average white family has 10 times the wealth of a Black family. In addition to some of the economic initiatives listed below, also formally apologize to Black Americans for past discrimination and slavery. Additionally, Black opportunity and representation will include affirmative action in schools.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Whoa, bro. Hold on. Put a pin right there. So there's never been a formal apology?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I have to look it up, but it seemed like I think Clinton did do something. Said something. I gotta look that up.
I believe so too. I believe that was just after a tug of war. Like it wasn't like he just came up with it on his own.
No, of course not.
I sent the thing to. I'm doing some promo while you're reading, so go ahead, bro.
All right. I was trying to see about the Clinton.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. While he's looking that up, I just think it's super bizarre that we could apologize to Japan, for Nagasaki and Hiroshima. We can apologize to everybody, but we can't apologize to us, kinsmen. America, you're really missing an opportunity. You're not maximizing the potential. So
I see something said, it's a article saying critics of Clinton's apology for slavery show true colors. April 2nd, 1998, in the Baltimore Sun.
yeah, but that was probably something verbal, like moving, like he's saying formal, you know.
Yeah, and do it again anyway.
Right, but something written up.
Enough. Okay, so additionally, Black opportunity and representation will include affirmative action in schools, public and private, per student funding in states on an equal basis instead of paid by local property taxes.
Yes,
Black
that was.
representation on all government civil rights bodies. Civil rights classes mandatory in elementary schools. Gerrymandering reform. Additional polling places in Black and minority neighborhoods. Juneteenth to become a federal holiday. That's the end of that.
That's the first part.
Yeah.
So the property tax part, education, I've always felt like that is nothing but white supremacy. That a quality of education is based upon how much house somebody can afford. That is, it's designed to keep those who are already down.
Yeah, especially those in he throws up here. Especially those that are in neighborhoods and areas where they are renting. You know, so the proper property tax is not assessed. Frozen. Good. Mm-hmm. Damn. I am still on. So yeah, Milz got frozen up. The next portion of the contract, we'll just get back on when we can. Bank lending. Bank lending will be regulated to require banks to lend a percentage of all loan and credit categories on an equal basis to the Black population each bank serves. However, the minimum threshold must yearly meet the percentage equal to the national Black population, currently approximately 13.4%. Rates on Black loans, federally and from banks, to be the same average as white. Yeah, we've discussed the reform that needs to take place financially for it to be equitable along the lines of what we need to achieve. So I like that point. I like that point. The next point they have here is federal funding. Federal funding of baby bonds. Past federal program providing every child with a government-funded trust account at birth, starting with $1,000 contribution, as proposed by Senator Booker and Representative Presley. Accounts to be managed by the Treasury, and only those born in lower wealth families would receive more contributions each year, up to a total of $46,500. At 18, access to the funds allowed, but use restricted to asset enhancing actions such as buying homes, starting businesses, and funding education. I think this is another good thing that could help equal the playing field. Federal Reserve and government pensions. For qualified Black Americans, Federal Reserve to allow a one-time interest-free loan for home ownership. Fed to ensure banks and institutions it oversees comply with bank lending reform. Fed to adopt modern monetary theory with goal of full employment and avoidance of actual inflation. Federal and state pension funds control over $1 trillion. They must allocate 13.4% of their investments into Black-owned enterprises and businesses. Venture capital and private equity funds that take money, public entities must invest 13.4% of their total funds in Black-owned businesses. More equal in the playing field. These are some very good points, and I agree with most of it. So you got finance oversight, looking at setting up opportunity zones and reinvestment, to benefit the community. Gonna jump a little bit. I don't want to be reading the whole thing. Personal data and credit. Most states publicly release bulk data about arrestees and such, like the 1970 Fair Credit Reporting Act. report regarding credit data. There must be guidelines regarding arrest records that allow similar privacy and faculty protections and the right to dispute and correct any incorrect data. Credit services will be reformed to mandate consideration of individual consumer data on rent, utility, cell phone, and other like bill payments. And this is a point that I like about the prison reform is coming up. The privately run prisons will be abolished. Yes, needs to be. Prison labor disallowed without consent. Non-violent offenders incarcerated for 10 years or longer will be freed if good behavior standards met. All prisoners for marijuana possession free. First offense for illegal drug use or possession to require government payment for entry into improved drug rehabilitation program rather than imprisonment. Once any prisoner completes sentence, voting rights are restored. Judicial reform is, extremely important. Eliminate mandatory minimums and three strike laws. Civil Rights Division of the Department of Justice reform through stricter guidelines and greater oversight over police departments. DOJ can be sued for non-compliance. Lynching will become a federal hate crime, and the Ku Klux Klan declared a terrorist organization. Yeah, I can't understand why that's not already been the case. They let David Duke run around and act like everything's all good, and he's Klan. He's the leader of the Klan running for government. This is also another great point about it. The Police Reform Act. Police reforms will be implemented in an expansive act that will, at minimum, include. Looks like Milz is coming back.
Yeah, Black Terminator is back.
Yes, sir. Police Reform Act. Yeah, I have been reading through some more of the contract. Yeah, I'm up to the Police Reform Act.
Okay, let me pause this because I'm hearing you on both screens. All right. Yeah, okay, yeah, I was kind of monitoring it on my phone. You're doing a great job. So go ahead, continue on, bro.
All right, the Police Reform Act, which is something that we had kind of already been, as a group, working on a letter. And it's got a lot of the very things that we said, so great minds think alike. So the Police Reform Act. Police reforms will be implemented in an expansive act that will, at minimum, include elimination of qualified immunity. That has to go right there.
Okay, so real quick, qualified immunity, people. Let's just say if civilians had qualified immunity, right? What that would mean is I would be able to walk around, put on a uniform and a metal thing on my chest, and then approach a citizen like Tory and, ask him questions. And he might get nervous or reach in his pocket for a cell phone or something. And then I shoot him. I shoot the man because I'm afraid. And so what the qualified immunity is doing is I can't be sued. I can't be held personal liable, no matter what. That's what qualified immunity is. So it hasn't always existed. It was not always so. And as soon as they got qualified immunity, that's when you start seeing a resurgence of the Black Lives Not Matter. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead, bro.
No. I also wanted to put in there that the police unions are a high issue. It's not really stated in this, but the police unions are a humongous problem. They coach these cops, and then they have them all on the same accord, where they put in false reports and all of the above. And they're a huge
Also,
problem.
they're a major lobbying too, lobbying body, political lobby as well.
Okay. All right. So I was at elimination of qualified immunity, requirement of mandatory malpractice insurance for police officers, make municipalities liable for unconstitutional actions by police, mandatory use of dashboards and body cams, elimination of chokeholds and no knock warrants, establishment of residency requirements, de-escalation training. My God, what? You know, and requirement to update training, severe penalties for evidence tampering, including withholding DNA, federal database of police and disciplinary records established and made public, and once fired for cause cannot be rehired. Creation of the Office of Independent Prosecutors to solely focus on prosecuting police accused of wrongdoing. Other reforms as listed in greater detail in the contract of Black America.
So that was the police reform arm, and like you said, we are working with another group that's on the same page as far as a lot of those requests. In regards to reform, like I'm a real stickler of hit them where it hurts, hit them in the pockets. And so how things are currently set up, Black America, is you know, I'm driving down the street, I get whacked by 12, and then my family pays a portion of my settlement through their taxes. So the people are assassinated by 12, but then the people are assassinated by 12, but then the people pay for the settlements. So I have an issue with that. So I love the fact that, you know, these lawsuits should be funded by potentially the union, and also, you know, malpractice insurance. You know, an officer should carry malpractice insurance. Their premium should go up when they're jumpy. And I mean, I don't know how you're jumpy, but that was the you read everything. What did I miss before that? Police reform. What was before that?
Judicial reform, prison reform, financial oversight, federal
I heard
funding,
that.
lending reform. We're not quite at the end. There's a few more.
Okay.
One in particular I want to read that I thought was interesting, and then I'll segue into the other topic, the same topic though, the police reform.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I thought was interesting about the contract with Black America has a portion called Black Responsibility.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Chronic poverty creates an atmosphere full of negativity, frustration, hopelessness, depression, alcoholism, drug abuse, crime, and violence. These are some of the conditions that plague the Black community, which is dealing with extreme generational poverty. As we begin to gain social and economic equality, it is our duty to clean up ourselves and our community. This contract is a two-way street. As we gain social and economic equality, we must begin to dissolve any bitterness in our hearts for past wrong. We must become better citizens who are more productive on all levels of American society. We really must step up after we pass the contract with Black America with no more excuses left in the kitty. Our entertainers should be persuaded to deliver more positive content that leads our youth to make better choices in life. A new pride must develop with these new opportunities, and we must fight against negativity, frustration, hopelessness, depression, alcoholism, drug abuse, crime, and violence.
Okay, oh, stop right there. Stop. Back to the stop, please. Back to the artists, where the artists come in and they're supposed to produce what kind of content? Can you start there?
Says our entertainers should be persuaded to deliver more positive content that leads our youth to make better choices in life. Probably why I said this is an interesting part of it.
Well, okay, I'll take that. I mean, it's, first of all, I don't like the wording, you know, because it's not just youth making questionable content, in my opinion. Second of all, I believe that
it says our entertainers. It says our entertainers should be persuaded to deliver more positive content that leads our youth. That's what it said. It didn't say anything about the content of the youth. It just say entertainers.
who's supposed to be persuading them? Who is that contract to? Is that to white America, or is that to us?
That's to us.
So this contract, we're telling us that we need to give us loans and we need to stop killing us by the police.
Just the Black responsibility portion. That's what I was reading. Called Black responsibility.
Now, aren't we already persuading the artists to do just that?
I'm not sure, because I know that artists that are involved in the industry, a lot of them are persuaded to put out what they're putting out. Now, I don't necessarily agree with, censorship of the industry, but
I feel like that part should have been on the other thing, because we haven't really been producing this music. I've been in the music industry, and it's been the people who are distributing the music signing and signing the people who are making the gangster music and ignoring the people who are already. So who you're gonna persuade gangster rappers to change what they do, or you're gonna simply persuade the people who are signing these people and giving contracts and interviews? You should be persuading the check writers to sign people who are already doing what you're looking for. That's how I feel, as opposed to telling someone whose lane is already gangster music to write different stuff.
Yeah, I got you. I agree. I don't really agree with the censorship. That's why I was like, I want to read this before we moved on, because this is
Yeah. I mean, it's the breakdown.
I mean, there's a lot of great stuff in this, but of course we don't agree with everything, and that's okay.
Of course.
It's a working document that we can help grow.
It says it sounds like my audio. Jasper said great subject matter, but it sounds like my audio is coming through your mic. So you're a sound person. What can I do? I need to turn down my volume then.
Well, how are you listening? You only listening through your headphones?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? You might need to be louder, because it's probably you are coming through because I'm right here. I'm using this Kindle. The speaker is right next to me, and it's kind of loud. So maybe that's what he's saying.
I know I've been hearing echoes. I appreciate that, Jasper. I'm getting a slight echo, and it's because I cranked up my volume, Wordsmith.
Yeah,
but go ahead, Nuke.
I just gotta, turn it down. I probably just need some headphones myself. I got it playing through my little system.
Or a mic. you know, and it's going to compress. Actually, this is perfect. Whatever you just did is perfect because Jazzy will tell you, I don't hear echo in me anymore.
I
So
mean,
that's,
I mean, I'm literally sitting. The speaker is 3 feet away from the damn mic.
but
So
I think
when
once,
you talk,
like me, once I get my compressor mic,
I said when you talk, it's coming through the speaker here, right? And that's what he's saying. We got it together though.
but now it's sounding really distorted
You sound distorted.
in my ear.
I
Yeah.
sound distorted.
Let me check something, man.
I don't hear you. I don't hear nothing at all.
Mic check.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I got that distortion. We didn't have that for a while, so let me try something.
Yeah, because
I need to log off this other.
that whatever mic you had besides that headphone mic was better because now it's using the headphone mic.
I didn't have any other mic.
That's all. You know,
This is the one in the computer. Oh, I got one for my camera, but then if I use that, it won't for my phone, but then I can't hear nothing. I got one I can plug in and just talk, but then I won't be able to hear you. And this static, this started the other day.
this right there is unacceptable. You can't even. That's not gonna come through good.
Might just be these. Let me try some different headphones. Man, go ahead, keep the content going. I got some different headphones. Let me try something different.
Well, we've also talking about the Floyd Mayweather's business partner proposes police reform, root out racist cops. So Brent Johnson is the CEO of One Entertainment and handles international business for Floyd Mayweather. He also has a law degree. Drawn up a 6-point document entitled Amendment Proposal for American Police Reform, Police Policy Reform. Pardon me. There's Amendment 1, zero tolerance for racial bias and violence against minorities. 555 plan. Any officer who has 5 confirmed incidents involving racial bias within a 5-year period will be hit with a nationwide ban on employment in law enforcement in any capacity across the country. That I completely agree with. Or something along those lines. I don't know if it's got to be 5 confirmed incidents because these bad cops, these so-called bad seeds, they get opportunity after opportunity to do harm to the community. Like the George Floyd killers had 17 or so issues, incidents, and you know they get to do that, get fired, move somewhere else, and get fired. All right. Amendment 2, racial representation in the police population, the 70% rule. Looks like we lost Milz again, and my tablet updated something. In city areas with a high concentration of African American citizens, there must be at least one African American police officer in every control car and partner situation. No white officer can ride alone in policing an African American community. Not sure how I feel about that one. Because Yeah, I'm just not sure about that one. Mills gets back there, we'll explore that more. Amendment 3, officer mandatory identification. Completely agree with this. All officers for every stop should identify themselves by first and last name and badge number. Following format of step 1. My name is Officer John Smith of the 1st Precinct, badge number 124. Amendment 4, right to record. There's a lot of them that this wrong. We all got the right to record. It looks like Mills is back. Officers shall remind citizens of their right to record all interactions with every officer and say verbally, would you like to record this conversation? Officers must then wait for citizens to get their recording device, FaceTime, or recorded video set before continuing with the stop. I think that's important. I really think that that's important. I think that should eliminate false police reports. Along with them having to record and the citizen having a recording, I think that should eliminate that. Amendment 5, no consequence for refusing to allow unwarranted search and search reform. Johnson believes cops should more clearly lay out a citizen's right to refuse a vehicular search during a stop. Instead of saying, do you mind if I search your vehicle? Johnson has another script he would like officers to follow. You have the right to refuse, and there will be no consequence if you refuse, but I would like to search your car based on the following factors. Amendment 6. One phone call rule extended to traffic stops. When a person is pulled over, that person should be allowed to call an attorney, family member, or another person to witness the stop and give advice on how to proceed. Johnson tells TMZ Sports he plans to submit his proposal to law enforcement agencies across the country in the hopes that he makes real positive change in the way policing is carried out in the United States. I really agree with most of this. Number 2, I'm not really sure how I feel about number 2, and just take it down numbers racial representation in police population, 70% really. Because I've had experiences with negative experiences with black cops. Well, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all. I'll call you on the phone. And it might be fun. Yeah, because it's crazy. They don't want this information to get out here, y'all. a little technical difficulty. Appreciate y'all patience and y'all watching. Great thing. All right, man. I want to give shout outs to my bro Jasper, my bro Mr. Brown. Yeah, we working on audio. Can y'all hear me? Oh shit. Got technical stuff going on. And we'll come back on there. Is the audio still good? Is it any good? It's all good, y'all. Racial representation in the police population. City areas, high concentration of African American patients. At least one African American police officer will be considered in partner situation. No white officers to be alone. Yeah, you know, the more I'm thinking about it, the more yeah, I agree with pretty much all 6 points. Something needs to happen. That's the big part of it. Something needs to occur because there has to be changes in this country. We built it. A lot of us was here before there was a country. We're already here. We didn't all come over on slave ships. You know, a lot of my family didn't. Yeah, it'll be back in shortly. We'll keep on building. Talking about let's go back to the other parts of the contract of the Black America. So that was a good segue. So, the contract of Black America also has a section about Confederate monuments and institutions, elimination of all Confederate statues and uses for displays of Confederate flags on government grounds or property with public access, remain all streets, schools, public structures, etc., named after Confederate soldiers or leaders. And the memorial will be built in Washington, D.C. to the victims of police excessive force. Nothing wrong with that as well. Yeah, because on my screen, you're not muted. I can see on there, you're not muted. Yeah, the modern Confederate flag that they show and say that it's their heritage and all that didn't even exist until civil rights movement. So they're saying that There were other Confederate flags, but the one that they were talking about is their, heritage. Is just false doctrine, very false narrative. It was created in late 50s, early 60s. Have all here with us watching, and know we got a lot of technical difficulties going on. I hear something from you, Neil. Allow you muted. There you go.
You know,
All right.
I had to use my phone, man. I don't know what's going on, man. They hacked my computer, man.
Yeah. It's all right. Second show, we're gonna tighten it all up, get it all security based that we need.
Yeah. Finally got hacked.
It'll be harder when you got a Mac, it'll be harder.
And I have all the updated stuff. It's like you said, I ain't updated the software. You know what I mean? That's the bottom line. They keep sending me like, you got to do this, you got to pay for this. So I guess, and I told you I would do it before I started this. Let me change my background, man.
You edit that. Make sure you edit that part.
Okay. All right. So I need to get off this other one.
If you talking through the other one?
Talking through this one. I can't do no research now. You know? And this was not in mirror image, but yeah, you're doing a great job. Like you said, Tori, it's oh yeah. And then I was checking the chat. Now I can't check I can't check the chat. Well, you the
Yeah. I can check the chat.
I think you the host.
I'm not the I don't think I'm the host though, because I ain't really got control, I ain't got no extra control.
When I left, it made you the host.
Oh. I don't have no extra control.
You didn't get no extra controls?
I didn't. Yeah, now I do. I got an extra screen where I can have you and me on the screen same, time.
Yeah. So like if I ever get booted, if I log out, I'm gonna make you the host, or it's gonna automatically make you the host. It prompted me the opportunity. So.
You didn't say nothing
so
to me.
you can get to the chat. Make me the host. It should be on that participant screen. I might be able to do it.
No, you done already. I did it already.
I see. I gotta figure out how to get to the chat. But yeah, we're getting some useful information out of the chat, man. And I was using my phone to be in it, but there's a way to do it on the computer.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll have to just monitor it. Ain't nobody said nothing since 9:31. Big Mark let me know they can only hear me.
Okay.
Mr. Brown.
I'm tripping. It's a delay. I'm like, man, what is this thing doing? All right. So back to the contract. Let's just wrap it up with the last part, man. I had sent you something today about the it took my screen off. All right, that's cool.
I didn't. I went over the
Floyd Mayweather thing.
Yeah, I went over that.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. It was something I was excited about, the Black Cop ride along.
Yeah.
I was excited about that. What they're saying is that if you have you know, it shouldn't be a white man rolling along all by himself through the hood. You know, he should have somebody less jumpy with him. Yeah. Some accountability.
Yeah,
You know,
I
to be able
was
to tell them, don't shoot
that initially, but after looking at it and reading over it, rereading it, I think it's because there's been two black motherfuckers that's been bad policing, but I would
There's a
rather
bad apple in every bunch.
right. I'd rather deal with that than white cops policing the area by themselves.
Right. You know, I mean, you think about the black police, you may or may not know, it's a check and balance. Like even with that killing in D.C., Tory, that shooting in D.C., you saw the black cop came up like, what happened? I heard a shot. Was that your shot? You know what I mean? It's all these brothers coming to the scene later. I'm not trying to say these guys are actual heroes. I'm saying that when I look at all these incidences, George Floyd and all of that, and we real quick to say, you know, the black cops are just as bad, but I just don't see incidences of black cops shooting the crap out of black people and talking about they was jumpy. I know it happens, but I can guarantee you it was a lot more justification for the jumpy. They're not scared of a black person just because the person is black.
Yeah.
They're not hyped up and looking at him like he's a super predator just because he's black.
Period.
You know, it's like in the NBA, you know, how they made everybody stop showing their emotions and everything, and that's anger. And these guys are just expressing their feelings. But since they're 7 foot and black and big, you know, the officials felt like intimidated, felt like they wouldn't get rid of the officials and get you some black officials.
Period. Period.
You know. But yeah, no, that's how I feel about that portion. I was excited about that. That's how I kind of wanted to discuss that.
But how
What
long
else?
have we been on?
Let me tell you. I should have a number, but I've been logged off and logged on so long that I don't think I got to run and count. But it's been longer than 40 minutes. That's for sure. You know, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up. You got something you trying to add?
No, I think we got the topics out. We had a lot of technical.
Technical. Let's test something though. I want to test something, and I'm on this phone. Hey, to the chat, I'm gonna put a call-in number on there. I want to try to figure out how to post the link, and then see if we can get somebody else in here through posting it through the chat. All right, hold on, give me a second. Hold on, chat. I want y'all to try something with us. Stand by for 10 seconds. How'd you make the other one the host? Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Mic check. Okay. I need to figure out how to drop this invite link. I could probably
It's a
do it.
share thing. It's if you go up top, I think it's top left corner.
Oh, okay.
Copy streaming link. Copy streaming that where it says live. Hit copy streaming link.
Okay. Share content.
Streaming link.
All right. One second, chat. Set a copy streaming link.
Yeah, you see where it says live. If you hit that or click on it, it's in the top left hand thing. When I hit that, it says.
I see. Copy streaming link. Yeah. And then click that.
That should be able to put them into the.
Okay.
Or is that
And then
to watch it? I don't
well,
know.
no. Well, it
That
did.
might be to watch it.
I think it is to watch it. I need that link for the one I gave you for. No, they wouldn't be able to get that one. You see what I'm saying? To get in here, Zoom.
They have to go. They would have to go through the. You probably can go to the thing and copy it. Where you sent it to me.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. So I could copy and drop it into the. That's what I was gonna try to do. Copy it and drop it into the chat.
Because that's why we couldn't get on it. I don't even know which one of these is the right one.
Hold on. Let me see, man. Share participants. Let me get off of this. Leave meeting. I want to assign it to term.
Man, I didn't know I was online. You had dropped off. I had no idea you was online. I was online, boy. I was just like, oh well. Woo! Shit funny. Show must go on.
Sure, you get me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm where I need to be. So I want participants, invite, copy link. Now I need to somehow venture over to the chat. I think ain't gonna be able to get it.
On the pad, so it should be. So you should be able to go to that.
Mr. Brown said most white cops have an innate fear and hatred for black folks. No amount of training. Exactly. They. I wonder if I should put this link in here. I mean, I what I'm at. I know how I'm there. I'm saying I wonder if it's safe to drop this link in here.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. That's the link. Hey, one of y'all click on that link. Mr. Brown or Jasper, somebody come on off up in there.
You're going to have to tell them the password. They're going to need the password.
It's a password?
To the self-love show? Yeah.
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 Well, we don't want to get that out. I have to set it. I have to adjust it before the next meeting so they won't need a password. I guess we could text them.
Yeah.
Let me get back in and see. You know the password, Seth?
Yeah. I do. I'm gonna text it to both of them.
Yeah. But what I'll do in the future, I'll set it up minus the password. Jasper said we've been doing for 68 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. And this one.
I sent it to him.
Okay, appreciate you. I'm gonna see about this. See, I went into the chat the ghetto way. I went straight to like where they at, and since I'm the admin, you know, I went in through the delayed YouTube, the actual YouTube, and since I'm the admin, I can just post to the chat that way. But I know there's another way, the way you were saying, and I can get that through the computer, but through my phone, it's a different experience. You know what I mean?
I think the other thing was the streaming. It wasn't even what I was talking about.
Let's see. We are taking callers. I'm gonna post the number too. Yeah, we gotta get this going. Get all the technical crap out of the way. 6945. Yeah, I don't know if I want to post that number.
No,
But how would they call in?
that's what we're going to at some point, but not right now.
Right. Right, I hear you. Right.
Especially when you're using that to broadcast.
Right. You ain't lying about that. Plus, we can get them the number by text if we need to. We know the number works.
Exactly.
Is any of them coming in? Let me go back to the chat.
I need to go back to because Jasmine said a meet by this D came up. And I was telling the password.
All right, yeah, callers, we want to take some of y'all in, come in on the panel right quick tonight so we can, you know, check our privilege, make sure everything's working. Mr. Brown or say Eureka is on a flight back to Lost Wages.
I wonder who Africa was from the other day because I know Africa, but I don't know as Eureka Africa. I wonder who that was. If this Sister Africa, then she gonna spread the word for real. That's why she was like, "We gonna do this again" and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is gonna be nice.
Yeah, man. Once I work all the bugs out. Hold on, we got some chat going on. We got French Dose in the lab. I think this is the first time I've seen you live. What up, Dose? Salute, man. French Dose in the building. Yes, sir, man. We trying to get where you at, Dose. And we trying to get where you at, Brody. And you know, it's gonna come a time, man, where pull up, Dose. Come on the panel. Click that link. Oh, wait. It's a password, Dose. I didn't set it up right. So I'm still learning, bro. I'm still learning. It's a password, famo. Show. Hey, did you do something to these comments? Because they all getting blocked.
Who me?
Yeah.
Did you allow all the comments?
I guess,
You got blocked.
I got to review them all before. That's crazy. No, I don't want censorship. I want whatever they type to come out on the screen, man. I don't want censorship.
You got that because it's your page out there.
For sure, Dose.
He said he got the Zoom.
Yeah, he got the Zoom.
Oh, you don't have no.
I had set it up with
real way to hit it with the password.
Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the problem. Hey, Dose. All right, man. Hey, good luck at the casino. Hey, look, bro. We get you on one of these panels, Dose. I'm gonna set something up with you, famo. Yeah, but check us out, man. We're about to build, famo. We're about to build. Yes, sir. I'm just figuring it all out, Dose. So get your money, fam. Yeah, so I guess but they ain't gonna come in?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can just get Tasia phone and do this. Hey, Dose, it's normally gonna be Wednesdays and Saturdays. About 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern. So it's gonna be like Wednesday and Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. You know what I'm saying? And next time I'll set it up where it ain't no password, and then cats can pull up. Yeah, man. French Dose, he showed me some love about my videos, man, on one of his panels, man. Them cats be yeah. Them cats, man. Man, they be beefing over. Man, them cats, I'm gonna put you up, boy. They be beefing over all. Man, listen, I ain't seen nothing like it.
Already been involved with the conscious community, and
Man,
a lot of the beef is not conscious.
No, just be beefing, right? Like you be on task and you trying to get to where you're going, right? They have a goal, and next thing you know, they beefing.
Man, we all trained to be just alike. If somebody got a different opinion, discount it. Fuck that. We're supposed to be using everybody.
You do not grow through agreement. You grow through disagreement.
Yes, and being uncomfortable.
That's where
staying in your box.
Yes.
There's nothing for you. So
nothing.
The real is, man, we're supposed to celebrate our differences. Recognize our similarities and celebrate our differences because it grows us all.
Celebrate the hell out of them differences. Yep.
Grows us all.
And but even the disagreements, I can't learn if I don't listen.
A disagreement, you should be listening to the other side attentively, not discounting it because you disagree, which what most people do. At least the ones that I see, I'll be like, man, as soon as it's a disagreement, it's a wrap.
I mean, what's your boy name you put me up on? Dane. I'm just here to make you think. I'm just here to make you think. Yeah, you put me up on him, man. He Dane Calloway. That's what he be on, man. Like when he start talking about black people didn't come over on ships. You know what I mean? And you right away just want to shut them down, right? Even like flat earthers, you just want to shut them down, but it couldn't hurt to listen.
You gotta listen. I mean, that's the only way you can expand your consciousness is to hear something that's opposed to your belief.
Correct.
That's the only way you can question your beliefs.
And it was something else you said about through the struggle or something about growth, that's the only way we grew through the whole process.
Being uncomfortable.
You're right.
Period. There's no way to grow without feeling uncomfortable. And people take their uncomfortability and get further in their box and challenge everything outside of their box.
I see what you're trying to say. You should embrace the uncomfortability and realize that that's a moment that you're either growing or learning.
Yes.
Right? And not reject that process.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we got 4 in the live right now. We don't have thousands of people. But that's the beauty of it. Right? You can't start somewhere. You can't go nowhere if you didn't start somewhere.
Period.
And self-love, they don't know how we can come at them. They don't really know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. This is the calm before the storm. We just mic checking. This is all this is. It's an over-glorified mic check.
But it's still getting jeweled.
Oh, yeah. What do we say? My formula I came up with.
What was it?
Uh,
Greed. I did greed. I changed it. It's greed plus ego times fear equals slavery. You know, you got I made a quadratic type of formula.
yeah.
You know, I put the fear in the parentheses. You know how they write them equations. Yeah. And I'm gonna use the letters next. It's gonna yeah, I got it now. So capital G plus capital E, parentheses, capital F, close parentheses, equal capital S. That's how the equations used to look, didn't they? You can look at a page full of them equations trying to figure stuff out.
So yeah, we all getting this together.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like I said, what I'll do, Tori, you make sure you remind me. I gotta make sure I go in there and change the settings for this meeting. Drop the password.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Yeah, you have to drop the password.
You can mute anybody at any time anyway, so.
Not only that, they got to come in the waiting room before I, they'll be muted. Yeah, they'll be muted when they get in. You know, you're right. They'll be muted when they get in, and I can look at their face, and they're going to be in the waiting room. So that's a good point. And like you said, if they get crazy, just mute them and get them off of the thing.
Yeah, just kick them out.
My concern with the password was, I guess if I drop the link there, they can't share the link. They got to figure it out. My concern was they sharing the link, you know what I mean? And then now they got the password and they can get in at any time. But it don't work like that as long as I'm posting the link on here on YouTube, because that link can't be shared.
Well, it don't work like that because they got to go to the waiting room.
That too. And I got to admit them. Yeah, you're right. That too. And I got to admit them. Yeah.
If it's not somebody that's in the that's in the chat, then they just a troll and fuck them.
Yeah, I say what I'll say. Trolls, snitches get stitches and trolls get holes. You like that? That's an original. That's a Man the Black Terminator original.
Yeah, that might.
Trolls get holes.
So.
All right, all yours.
No, it's still yours. It's gonna be in there though.
But we got to get that. You had that snooze you lose. I want to use that. I might use that as the exit of the show. Yeah. Don't sleep, don't slumber. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then Jazzy was in there. I wanted to ask Jazzy about some beats. Where's Jazzy?
Jazzy probably gone by now. He's trying to get in the Zoom though.
If y'all don't know, go ahead.
Asking him for a meeting ID.
I'm trying to go in the chat for y'all.
Meeting ID wasn't in there.
There's two in there. Who wasn't in there?
Huh?
You said what?
I said that they was shit, I forgot.
Yeah, I mean Jazzy is right. Now's a good time to check.
Gone. He said what? He said what? Jazzy is right about what?
He's in the chat. He just typed now's a good time to check all the technical aspects of what you want to do. Just a suggestion. Right. Tell him to go up and click that link and then type in Jazzy. Go up and click that link above. He can hear me. HTTPS, the one I did, and then put in that password Delph gave you, and we see if we can get you to pull up. And for y'all who don't know, this Jasper Smith cat, he got some heat lyrically, and he got some heat when it comes to the beats. This guy, he said he's still here. Do you see the link above you, Jazz, in the chat? Posted by TATN, This Ain't That Network. Not the one that say for show. But it's one above.
Remember, it's a delay, so he ain't hearing us right
True.
on time.
Yeah, true.
So he's not hearing us real time. We was
True.
asking a little while ago, was he here? But
True. Yeah, Jazzy, that
exactly
link.
right. Yeah.
Well, he ain't that far behind, so I think Mr. Brown left. It's two people here, so that's got to be Mr. Jazzy and Dose said he was going to get his gamble on.
You can't see who here?
I can't see what?
Who the people are. Might be mine.
You mean who's in the chat?
Yeah.
Good question. I don't know which one of these is the participants. Now I'm gonna do some more training tonight, man. I knew all this stuff, but I got to take notes. That's what I got to do. Okay, here's the chat. Oh, wait a minute. This is the Zoom chat. I'm trying to get into the YouTube chat. YouTube has got to be a better way, man. Okay, I'm on YouTube now, and I'm in the chat. So let's see. Yeah, Jazzy. Let's see. Yeah. I have to install. Oh, Jazzy don't have the software. Okay, Jazzy, well, don't worry about it.
Damn, it should have been it should have been a web.
Right, he should have had to install it, right? Is that what you're saying, Tori?
No. You should be able to go straight to the web. You don't have to install.
Right. The link should have got him. Yeah, you're right.
You
But
don't
who
have
knows?
You don't have to install it.
Well, his phone
Really
probably telling him that.
A web thing. I'm going to the bathroom right quick. Grab me another beer.
Is Mr. Brown still here? Hey, Jazzy, though, here's something you can help us with. I'm about to text you a number, and I'm going to check something. Hold on, Jazz. I'm texting you the number. I got a call-in number we set up. I got to figure out how to route this to the whole lick. Oh man, this ain't going to work.
Damn, we're gone off here? So it's still in here. I don't know why that motherfucker went blank. You muted. You're muted. I can't hear you. Am I muted? Okay, I'm not muted. I can't hear you. Maybe you're on the phone, so okay.
Yeah, I got great news, man. Jazzy said he's got some heat. He gonna drop to us, so he's got some heat, bro.
No
And I
doubt.
got the other phone, and I'm let me see the link. So I need to go on to YouTube, go to my page, and then Tori text me the password. Here we go. The alert did go up. Sweet. Tori text me the password. Here we go. The alert did go up. Sweet. All right, look at this. It's going through YouTube, and then it's going through Zoom. First time using Zoom, but this ain't. Hold on a second. Yeah, Tori, it's just that it's just misleading. I'm glad I'm doing it. They can make stuff simple. It says the first thing you get is first time using Zoom, which it isn't.
Right.
And it says download from App Store.
And you don't have
And
to.
then it says, no, because right below it says if
Continue
Zoom
on
app
web.
it says if Zoom app is installed, launch meetings. So I can just click below it. But they should have that one. You understand? It's crazy. It's
I know exactly
counterintuitive.
what it
You're
is.
going,
That's why I was
yeah.
saying
So
that it should have been, he didn't have to download it. He should have been able to just go on the web and go
yeah,
straight to it. That's why I was
yep.
saying that.
It says or join by iPhone, so it could be either way. So let me try this launch meeting. See if we get in. Waiting. Okay.
It seemed like it's not. It's going through those channels and it's not putting the meeting information there because he said meeting ID.
Oh, no, I ain't get none of that. Let me see. Always show video preview. Join with video. I ain't gonna change none of her settings.
Oh, you already
But
in there.
Yeah, but I'm not getting but I'm not getting a waiting room request. Let me see if I'm getting it over here.
No, because you just launched a meeting on hers. That actually launched the
It says
meeting.
please wait. Please wait. The meeting host will let you in soon. Huh?
See, that was launch a meeting. That wasn't join. Are you?
Please wait. The meeting host will let you in soon.
Oh, the self-love show. Okay. So you in.
It says wait.
Waiting on you to let him in from the other one.
I realize that, but I don't see the offer.
Wow.
Oh,
Is it going to
I
the
see
original one?
I see it. I had changed the host to the cell phone.
Right.
So it's connected now, and it didn't ask for no password so far. Hold on, so far. It's connecting.
No password?
Yeah, because you know why? Because I dropped the link. Let me turn this off.
You want to know why?
Because I dropped the link, right? Because I dropped the link on YouTube. And I guess they figure if you're dropping the link on YouTube during your conference, people shouldn't have to enter no passwords. You know what I'm saying? See that chat in YouTube and that chat, you can't forward nothing. Nobody else can post links in those chats, in the live chats, right, except for an administrator or a
moderator.
Exactly. So it's set up for the security purpose. You can put any link on there, Tori. You can put your music, and nobody will be able to lift it from there. You understand what I'm saying? But they can always click it as long as the live is up. But once the live is down, they can't do nothing with it. So that's pretty cool to know, man. It's pretty cool to know that I don't have to change nothing. And when I post the link, they can just click right on it and then get right in, which is great. And the reason when Jazzy called, we couldn't hear him is because he's calling on my phone because I'm not able to use my computer. You know what I'm saying? So it automatically kicked me to mute.
Right.
So I could take the phone call. So that's where the other phone would come in handy. But obviously, if I can just use my computer like a regular person, my phone, if they call in,
we really need a podcast setup. Like, so we ain't doing all of that. It's already
one of them little compressors.
You can call right into the goddamn thing. You know what I mean? That the fake number can be right in there. You know what I'm saying? And deal with all of that. And it can easily put the call into the
right. It's already set up. It's already
integrated.
Done all the right.
Instead of you using that device to come through your mic, it's integrated already. And it'll already be better to have a computer hooked to that. You share your screen and all of that. It's much better when you get another computer. So you muted. I don't know what happened.
Oh, my bad. Tomorrow, G. Yeah, it's gonna be much better. Baby, here go your phone. Yeah, I was able to get in there, and I'm still filming. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. So well, at least we know we can get people in Zoom. I don't know what Jazzy was going through. He probably got like a 1976 phone or something, or a computer. He got to upgrade all the software or something.
Well, if he had a computer, then No, he should have been getting on the internet. That's all he had to do. It was something down at the bottom where he could have picked a choice to do it through the internet.
But he told me his screen was white. Wasn't nothing active on his screen when he clicked the link. You know what I'm saying? How stuff be colorful, so it might have been.
But he sent a text to me talking about it said something about meeting ID. So
he just didn't click the right thing. He probably just never used Zoom.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't go down and hit to go through the web.
Yeah. Because I remember the first time I started using it, it was foreign, but it's not so hard, but you got to use it a little bit. You got to be.
You do.
You got to be. You can't host first. You can't go in and try to host out the jump.
I'm still not hosting. I've been on it for a number of years.
You can host. You're pretty much doing it now. And you've seen it. I mean, now you can host. I'm not that good, but it's like anything else. You're gonna learn as you do it, man. And God's gonna bless us with some moderators that's gonna be doing all this shit for us, man.
Well, shit, the technical part, like, really, that's what I do. I can do that in my fucking sleep. Like, if I just don't have the setup to do, you know what I mean? Because just like I had already had the contract and the TMZ thing ready to go, sitting on my iPad on the side.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That type of shit. It's what I've been doing for 20 years, really.
I know what you're saying. Being prepared and knowing that, okay, this might happen and this might happen. And I got this and I got that, and having your backups and everything in play. Yeah. Because when it's showtime.
And knowing how to work the technology for TV. I've done sound for TV and see the whole setup at Channel 20. Like and
you're able to do it in real time.
Yes.
Because it's one thing to be able to do it. It's another thing to be able to do it while the show's going on and people talking to you and it's live and things are going on. You know what I mean? Jazzy said, I love what you guys are doing. Let me know if I can help. For now, I'm signing out. Yes, sir. Yeah, that music.
And you can come on and bring your perspective, too. You can bring your perspective, too. You already know.
Well, Jazzy, we are going to be doing stuff on hip-hop and on production and Chicago hip-hop, at the start, and house music. So we're going to have panels. So you will definitely be chiming in. So you got to get your Zoom. You got to get acclimated to Zoom so you can bounce in here and help us on some of this content as well. The world needs to hear what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? So, and also the music. And also we need that don't sleep, don't slumber. We need to pull that on out of there. Somebody's always waiting.
I got the cassette in the car. The original cassette.
He behind, so I'm waiting on him. He the last one in there, so he probably didn't signed off. So it's just us shooting the stuff, which is cool. Yeah. Let me into YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I was about.
But hold on, before we
familiar.
And forget, but let me
feel too look good out there.
Let me get this song going, so we can get all the classical conditioning. This is classical conditioning, you guys, and so it's very important for us to play this record. You'll get conditioned to hearing it. And then, once you get used to our content, you're going to hear the song that's going to bring all these happy feelings, anticipatory feelings. We'll have other songs. Trust and believe that. And I want to give a shout out to Scooter, giving us the permission to use this. So
he gets down. That's man.
Because music ain't no issue for us. I mean, this guy's DNA, his DNA is all in his music. So I mean, the music is all in his DNA.
That's why DNA music, baby. DNA all day, every day. Tory Wordsmith, beware. Eddie Sevo, Paper Chase.
Paper Chase, boy. Paper, boy.
Business, baby.
Boy, we gotta get Paper. Yeah, Paper got that heat. Let me see something.
business. Got that business.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. Smart man. Good head on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? I like the way he moves. You know.
Yeah, you know how to move.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can hear it in his lyrics though.
For sure.
Yeah.
I know from, personal interaction. That's my brother.
How long he been flowing? Approximately.
2 decades.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was young when he first came around Be Well.
Okay.
And
was he? So Beware kind of groomed him with the studio and all of that.
yeah,
like he was already flowing.
Yeah. Yep.
But he mentored him.
Yeah. There's been a lot of
Hold on, Tori. My headphones came out, so hold up, I can't hear nothing.
Reconditioning.
A lot of great influence. You was ending the YouTube. You did that? I can't hear you. You muted.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's what it comes down to is like you said, man, getting a new computer. And like Jazzy said, man, what we'll do is we got to go like tomorrow. I'll put a title up on the YouTube.
Did you in the YouTube?
Good job. But I'll put a title up on the YouTube, Tori, tomorrow at some point that we just tested. Anybody want to come in and help us with the technical sound checks? Great. And we'll have some fun too, right? Let me end the stream. I want to end the stream because last time I didn't know how to end it. See, YouTube is a trip. Okay, I think I see how to do it. Self-love show. Analytics. See, we don't want analytics and we don't want to edit. I just want to stop recording. That's what I want to do.
It might be in there though. It ain't in there.
In the edit or in the what? In the edit? Or in the analytics? I'll check one. All right. Let me see.
I thought I saw something about.
Because the last time it took me 2 hours to figure out how to log up this thing, man. I mean, I wasn't doing it the whole 2 hours. I stopped, cooked dinner, ate. But you don't want this thing running in the background like that, man.
Hell no. That's why we was going further, and I was like, "Hey, did we cut that?"
Right.
So I wasn't sure.
Let me see. I went to edit, so I'm gonna try analytics now.
General. Disconnect.
All right. I'm in analytics. Give me a second. It takes a minute to load up. Edit. We had a total of 30 viewers while we were here.
What?
Yeah, they be bouncing in and bouncing out.
Yeah, but maybe the same people.
Why you say that?
I'm just tripping on that many people was might have been because shit we was on and off while we didn't know.
True.
We're on.
And you gotta remember,
we didn't even know.
I got over 100, and I got over 100 subscribers. So, you know what I mean. They probably saw the alert and popped in and like, what are these guys talking about? And we did send out the stuff on the different stuff, but now Tori, it's not in there. So let me just do this. Let me end the. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna end the Zoom.
So we go to the room.
Exactly.
Let's go to the room. Let's go to the Kappa house.
Yeah, that's where we headed. It's all good. We out of here.
Damn it, Jim.
I thought we was off, but I forgot. I'm on this other thing.